Hey everyone, today we're continuing my Eternal Return series where I develop and create a unique recipe for each character in the game. Last time I chose Yuki, the composed swordsman, and this week I'm choosing Jackie, the crazed serial killer. Jackie is known for running around the island causing mayhem and spilling blood wherever she goes. She can use 4 different types of weapons: dagger, two-handed sword, dual swords, and axe, so you'll be able to pick how you want to take out your enemy. Moving on to lore, Jackie is a serial killer that hails from the United Kingdom. She has over 30 victims and is nicknamed Quilt because her victims' bodies are torn apart to small pieces after their murders and can only be identified if put together like a quilt. To play off of this, I will be doing my take on an English meat pie with a few bright and vibrant sauces. Please check me out on Twitch where I do all of my cooking streams and also play Eternal Return and other games. Link is in the description below. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's begin with the meat pie filling. Add roughly chopped celery carrots into a food processor and pulse until they're small chunks. Then do the same for the onions and garlic. For the potatoes, peel them and dice and place into a pot of boiling water for 3 to 5 minutes. Now in a large bowl, add 2 parts ground beef and 1 part ground pork. I like to mix this by hand to combine the 2 meats and create more of a coherent texture. Preheat a pan to medium-high heat, add oil and brown the meat mixture. This should only take a few minutes and you do not need to cook the meat all the way through. Take the meat out and add in the onions and let the moisture evaporate. Remove the onions and finally add the celery and carrot mixture and saute for a few minutes to soak up all of that flavor left in the pan. Now combine the meat, onions, celeries, carrots, and potatoes into one large bowl. Season with salt, black pepper, thyme, nutmeg, cardamom, turmeric, ginger, and paprika. Combine it all, then set aside. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper. I'm using pre-made puff pastry here. You're more than welcome to make your own puff pastry, but I'm too lazy for that. Cut the puff pastry into 6 sections along the divided lines. Place a hefty spoonful of the meat mixture on one side of the puff pastry section, then fold over to create a seal. Use a fork to crimp the edges to make sure that the pouch is fully sealed up. Continue until all 6 are filled and sealed. Gently brush all of the pastries with egg wash. This will help create a golden brown color and also add more flakiness to the final texture. Place in the oven for 15 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. While those are in the oven, we can move on to the sauces. For the first sauce, I'm doing a raspberry sauce to imitate the blood of our victims. In a saucepan, begin with raspberries, sugar, and a bit of water. Mash the raspberries down and let the mixture reduce on medium heat. Strain the mixture, add a pinch of salt, and continue to reduce. Add a knob of butter and swirl until the butter has emulsified with the sauce. Set this aside and let's move on to the second sauce. The second sauce is an orange soy glaze to imitate the orange in her outfit and the fact that it's probably one of the last things her victims see before their demise. In a saucepan, add water, orange juice, orange zest, soy sauce, and sugar, then reduce on medium heat. Now we move on to the fun part, assembly. Here I have one of the completed meat pies. The exterior is flaky and the inside is full of the ground meat and veggie goodness. I chose ground meat because Jackie mutilates her victims until there's almost nothing left. Morbid, I know. On a white plate, smear down a layer of the orange soy glaze, then splatter the raspberry sauce across the plate. And maybe don't make such a huge mess like I did. Definitely keep a napkin handy while doing this. Place the meat pie on top and then garnish with a cilantro leaf. This does absolutely nothing, but I think it's pretty. And here we have the recipe for Jackie. I hope that this dish properly represents a scene of one of her brutal murders and that invokes a sense of urgency and fear, just like when coming across Jackie in the game. Let me know what y'all think and if there's a character you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, I'll see y'all in the next one.